Today we're going to be doing a blind taste test between the Ghirardelli brownies and the Betty Crocker brownies. Now we tried to fix, there are lots of different Betty Crocker brownies, believe it or not. And so we just tried to pick the one that would be the closest to the Ghirardelli double fudge, because there are probably 4 different kinds of Betty Crocker brownies. The Betty Crocker were $1.12 at Walmart, very cheap. The Ghirardelli were $1.98, so not bad at all. And I'm just going to tell you what each of them require. I have my oven preheated to 325. And I'm going to be making these, and then we'll be having the blind taste test. The Ghirardelli, you need a 1/4 cup water, 1/3 cup vegetable oil, and 1 egg. The Betty Crocker, you need 3 tablespoons of water, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 eggs. So a little bit more vegetable oil and eggs for the Betty Crocker. So right now I'm going to make the Ghirardelli first. And you can watch that, and then I'll make the Betty Crocker. I am using throwaway pans for both of these, and both recipes tell you to spray the bottom only of the pan. So I'm just gonna put my mix in here and flatten it out. I'm going to set this to the side, and now I'm going to work on the Betty Crocker. Okay, there's the Betty Crocker. It is, it doesn't feel as thick as the Ghirardelli. And I'm going to add that to my pan. The cooking time on the brownies varies. The Ghirardelli will cook for 42 minutes, and the Betty Crocker will cook for 50 minutes. So big difference there. So I will, when I get, I'm going to put these in the oven, and when I take them out, I will show you how they look. So these are the Ghirardelli brownies, and they've been out for a little bit just because of the time difference. And then these are the Betty Crocker brownies. And so I'm going to let these completely cool, and then we'll be trying them. So Kevin and I are actually going to be tasting these, doing the blind taste test, and Ashley's going to be handing them to us. So the Ghirardelli one I'm going to put on this dark red plate, and then the Betty Crocker, it has the blue label here, so I'm going to put it on the blue plate. So when you see the blue plate, you'll know she's giving us a Betty Crocker. The red, she's giving us a Ghirardelli, and I'm just going to cut these and put 2 brownies each on each plate.
All right, first we're gonna go with this one. I have to hand these out one at a time, so you gotta give me. Okay.
The big piece of brown.
Okay. Now we're gonna, Mom, move your hand.
Huh?
Now we're gonna do this one. Right. And they both have edge pieces for each one. Daddy's still tasting.
I got an edge in the middle.
Okay. Hold up the finger, you're on your napkin, Dad, of the one you like the best. Hold up the finger of the one you think is Betty Crocker. Both are correct, and both agree that number 2 is the best, which was Ghirardelli.
Okay, let me say this.
Which also was the best batter, not blonde, P.S.
Okay, yeah, Ashley tried both of these. I know I'm going to get comments that say this was an unfair taste test because the Ghirardelli had chips in it and the Betty Crocker did not. Kevin and I looked, stared, at the Betty Crocker. We could not find one at Walmart that had the chips. I know they used to make one. They might still have them. We could not find one. They had like 4 different kinds. None of them had chips. But let me say this. The reason I picked the Ghirardelli has nothing to do
With the chips.
with the chips.
Oh, well, you do notice the chips.
You notice it, but it's the quality of the chocolate.
Yeah, the chocolate in the first one, I was tasting it, was like, if I didn't know it was a brownie, I don't know what flavor that would be. It really didn't taste like chocolate. Being blindfolded, it didn't have that's chocolate.
Right.
You know? It's more like
Right.
just a piece of cake.
Right. The Ghirardelli,
Oh, it's chocolate.
this is absolutely delicious. And I've had a lot of people tell me that we need to try the ones in the red box, which is the double chocolate. And I can understand why. That is a terrific brownie mix. If I need brownies again, I will definitely buy these.
No, same price, basically, weren't they?
I dropped a piece of the Ghirardelli. They're like 60 cents difference. That was it.
Yeah, I think it's about that.
That uses less egg and less oil.
Right. You use an egg less in the Ghirardelli, less oil. It's an overall better
It is
mix.
better. And we've had other Ghirardelli products we really like too.
Yeah. So that clear winner, Ghirardelli. I hope you enjoyed the review and thanks for watching.